हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल ओमनी ज्ञान। मेरे चैनल ओमनी ज्ञान में आप सब लोगों का बहुत स्वागत है। सो दिस इज़ द इंग्लिश क्वेश्चन पेपर्स फ्रॉम 2019 and I have basically solved only the questions and answers here. Okay, for choose the correct answers from both prose, poetry and rapid reader, which is Oliver Twist, I will be making a separate video, and very soon I will be bringing for all of you full solved choose the correct answers from all the stories and poems. Okay, and in fact I will be solving the question papers also. So 2020 question papers I have already solved and I have uploaded also. You can I'll provide the link in the description box below. You can go and watch the 2020 SSLC English solved questions and answers. You can go and check out that video. I've just check out the description link below, description box below. I have provided the link there. Okay, you can go and watch that in case if you have missed 2020's English solved question answers. Okay, now this is from 2019, as you can see here. Okay, 2019 prose and poetry. So let us see section C, which is prose and poetry. Now this is from prose actually. The questions you will find, I have not provided the questions here, only the say reference to the context. I have provided only lines here, and then I have provided only the answers. These are answers only. Okay, questions you can check out from previous year question papers. You can download from MBOSE website also. 2019 question papers you can download from MBOSE website also. The web ID is www.mbose.in. Okay, you can check there and just check the downloads section. Okay, you can check the download section, and from there you can download the question paper. So question paper I am not providing you extra. You can download from there also. Just I will be scrolling down. You can pause the video and write down the answers. Okay, so this is reference to the context. Now I have I already said in the previous video 2020 the SSLC question papers that I have solved for the year 2020. I have said there also, and I'm repeating again that these are just a kind of a guide for you, guide kind of a notes for you. Okay, don't treat it as a direct note, and if possible please do not write these notes exactly in your examinations. Okay, these notes have been checked. I have thoroughly checked the notes. I have when I made the notes, I have thoroughly checked that there is no mistake. There are no mistakes in the notes because I've checked it very thoroughly. But still, I would like all of you not to copy the exact answers and try writing your own answers in your own language. Okay, so refer these answers as only guides, not as complete notes. Okay, now here let me repeat again. For reference to the context, always mention, give an introduction in this way. These lines are an extract, or these lines are taken from the story Great Expectations, written by Charles Dickens. So you give an introduction in this way. Rest you see other reference to the context, I have not written it, but please make sure that you always give an introduction like that. Okay, just give answer like that. Just put an answer like that and just give an introduction from where the lines have been taken, from which story or which poem, and written by whom, and then you start giving the proper numbers and start writing your answers. Okay, so make sure that you give this introduction part. Okay, now let me scroll up. Questions you can check. Okay, this is from the story Great Expectations. Then we come here, Hark at the Wind. Please pause the video, okay, and you can write it down. So this is from which story? Hark at the Wind. Mr. White. As you can see, question number 1, we have Mr. White. So Mr. White appears in the story The Monkey's Paw. The Monkey's Paw. Okay, so these above words are spoken by Mr. White. Okay, and then you can go on writing, or you can pause the video and write. Next we have Great Caesar. Now what have I done? These lines occur in the play 14. Okay, you can pause the video and write the answers. Let me scroll to the top. Now here we come with the 2 marks answer. Now remember one thing, here actually for each of the questions you have one mark. So 1 mark for this, 1 mark for this, 1 mark for this. In the same manner you have 1 mark for this. I'm writing here 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. So it comes like 3 marks. Okay, so you have to write any 2. Now there are number A, number B and number C. So you have to write any 2, but I have written all the answers for you. Okay, I hope you have written. Let us come here now. Now for question number 9, you see I have provided the questions also here for your benefit actually. Okay, now these questions, each of them carries 2 marks. Each of the questions carries 2 marks. You have choice here also. You need not write all. All the questions carry 2 marks. Okay, so here the first question, why has Mr. Trelawney hired the captain, the ship and the crew? This is from your textbook only. Why did Mr. Harper send Mrs. Pringle flowers? And then the answer. So you can pause the video. Okay, so I am scrolling. Okay, I hope all of you are writing. It is better that you write all these things in your copies. Okay, don't just watch the video. Okay, please write it down in your copies, and you can make a separate copy also and write down all the answers. So this is from this story. This is from the story Powder and Arms. This is again from the play 14. This is from the Demon with the Matted Hair. Then this is from, okay, old Lord Montague and Capulet occurs in the story Romeo and Juliet. You need not give introduction here. Only reference to the context you give the introduction. Okay, in these kind of questions you need not give any introduction. Just simply write down the answers. So these are short question answers. Okay, Romeo and Juliet. So there are 4 questions and you have choice here, but I have written answers for all the questions. Then we come to the broad questions which carry 6 marks. Very important. So here you have what does the convict tell people about his companion and why. So here you have the answers, and I am repeating again and again, please treat these answers only as guides. Do not copy and paste the answers exactly as I have written. Okay, why? There's a reason why, and I will be coming up with a video because many students are requesting me to provide questions and answers from all the lessons of English 1. Now I can easily provide you all the questions, all the answers actually of the textbook questions. I can easily provide you all the answers, but I'm not providing you. There's a big reason why, and I will come up with a video. I'll come up with a video in a couple of days and I'll tell you that why I am not actually, I don't support providing you, I don't approve providing you the answers of all the questions. There's a reason actually. Okay, I'll tell you the reason later. You can write it down and pause the video and write it down. Why was the prince sent to Takashila? Narrate what he did there for which he received the 5 weapons. So here you have this is from the Demon with the Matted Hair, and remember there are 2 parts of the questions, right? Why was the prince sent to Takashila? This is one part, and the other part is narrate what he did there for which he received the 5 weapons. Now for 2 parts of the questions, these are the 2 parts. For 2 parts of the questions, please maintain a paragraph. So first paragraph will occur here. There will be a full stop here. First paragraph, why was the prince sent to Takashila? So this is in the first paragraph you answer to the first part of the question, and then for the second part of the question please maintain another paragraph. So for each parts in the question you maintain a new paragraph. Okay, this will separate your answers and it will create an impression. Examiners actually like when you do this actually. Okay, so you can pause the video and write down. Okay, the video will not be long because I'm just simply scrolling. There's no need to explain all these things. This is from poetry section. Reference to the context from poetry section. This is from poetry section. Okay, reference to the context. gathered like pearls in their alien graves, silent the sleep by the Persian waves. Now let me tell you, for reference to the context, where you are given lines from the poem, especially poetry section, you can watch my explanations. From there you'll get all the answers. Okay, you can watch the explanation. I've explained stanza by stanza. From there you can watch the explanations and you can write down the answers, and very short answers. You see, on all one mark, all 1 marks. Some answers can be little long. Okay, some answers can be in, 1 mark answer is maximum 1 to 2 sentences, but somewhere you'll find 3 sentences because you need to put details. But please try to maintain the length should not exceed. Okay, so these are the 3 questions for 1 mark each. Please write it down. And then you have another question. This is from the poem Exiled. This is from the poem Exiled. You can pause the video and write down. And this one was from the Gift of India. I forgot to mention, this is from the Gift of India. Is that okay for all? Okay. Here you can write, this is from Exiled, as I told you. There are 3 questions, very short, all 1 mark. So here you need not elaborate anything. So for 1 marks, it's like perfect. This is from the story The Village Schoolmaster. This is from the story The Village Schoolmaster. Okay. Then you have the long questions and answers, 80 to 100 words. Somewhere it has crossed 100 words. As I told you, that treat it as a guide only. Do not copy the answers exactly. Okay, I am just providing you answers for your guidance. Okay, so this is basically message of hope and faith in the poem. This is basically the summary of the poem. If you study the summary of the poem life, see, from the poem life, what happens is that same questions are asked again and again. What did the poet speak on rain? What does the poet speak on life and death and sorrow? These are the questions. What is the message in the poem? So you have, Ghuma Fira Ke, it's like similar kind of questions that is asked. So if you learn the summary of the poem life, okay, and if you watch the video also, please, I have uploaded all the videos. I have explained all the lessons from the reading circles. Only Oliver Twist is remaining. I am preparing Oliver Twist, and Oliver Twist also will soon be uploaded. Don't worry, Oliver Twist will soon be uploaded, and I will prepare you very nicely for your upcoming 2022 Class 10 SSLC board exams. Don't worry, I will prepare you very nicely. Please keep on watching the video, and you tell your friends also to subscribe to the channel in case they have not subscribed to the channel, and press the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications whenever I upload a video. If you press the bell icon whenever I upload the video, you'll get the notification instantly. Okay, this is from the poem The Solitary Reaper. The Solitary Reaper. Okay, this is about what impact does the song of the Solitary Reaper create in the heart of the, or in the mind, in the heart, in the soul of the poet. Okay, this is about that. So he has compared the Solitary Reaper song, which is better than the song of Nightingale and the Cuckoo Bird put together. Okay, so you can pause the video and you can write it down. Okay, I need not explain so much to you. Now we come to the last and the final section, which is Oliver Twist Rapid Reader. Rapid Reader. Okay, section D. So a Rapid Reader also, they have given a kind of reference to the context type. They have you have to write any one for 7 marks. So the question is like 2 plus 1 plus 4. So it comes to 7. No more broad questions and answers. Now from Oliver Twist also, broad questions and answers are no more there. The pattern has changed. So you will write in the form of reference to the context. So a meeting was held and the boys drew lot to decide who would walk up to the master after supper to ask for more. So you can write down the answer from here. You can pause the video. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm scrolling. I hope you can pause the video. Okay, I'm scrolling because it's not required. Then I won't be 10 minutes, sir, said Oliver eagerly and set off on his errand. Now again, let me tell you, for every RTCs, please mention in the beginning, you just put answer like that and write these lines are an extract from the story Oliver Twist written by Charles Dickens, and the lines occur in this particular chapter. In Oliver Twist, you have chapters, no? From chapter 1 to 18, you have chapters. You mention the chapters also. If you can mention the chapters, it will be very good. It will create a very good impression. Okay. So I'm giving this you as a kind of a homework. You search it. The particular line occurs in from 1 to 3. From chapter 1 and 2. Okay, you'll find these lines. Either chapter 1 or chapter 2. You'll find these lines. Okay. You can find out for yourself. ठीक है ना? Okay. Now here I won't be 10 minutes, sir, said Oliver eagerly and set off on his errand. Now the scene here is when Oliver was taken by Mr. Brownlow to his house from Mr. Fang, the magistrates from the court. Okay. Mr. Brownlow felt pity on Oliver and he took Oliver at home. And then Mr. Grimwick comes and says that you bought a strange boy at home. God knows if this boy has a criminal background. So then actually Mr. Brownlow has a kind of a bet with Mr. Grimwick. तो Mr. Grimwick के साथ उसका एक bet होता है छोटा मोटा, ठीक है? And Grimwick says, okay, fine, let's see. So you send with Oliver the parcel of books and the money. Let's see whether Oliver is to be trusted or not. Okay, and Oliver actually took the responsibility. He said, sir, I will be back in 10 minutes. So I won't be 10 minutes. Okay. That means I will be back in 10 minutes, sir. I'll just go and deliver the books and money. I'll come back. But he never comes back because he is kidnapped by Nancy and Bill Sykes. Okay. You can write it down. So here actually the marks were 2 marks, 3 marks. So 7 marks total. And you have to write any one. Either you write number B or you write number A. So they will give either or like that. Okay, you have to write any one. So it's quite easy to understand. So here are the lines. Let me just scroll it for you. You can pause the video and write it down. So Oliver could not return back to Mr. Brownlow because he was kidnapped by both Nancy and Bill Sykes. Okay, students. So this is all. Okay, this is all. All right. And let me repeat once again that many students have been actually requesting me to provide them questions and answers from all the lessons. Now I can easily provide you all the questions and answers, but I'm not providing you because there's a reason why I'm not doing that. So I can provide you, choose the correct answers. As I told you that I will be soon bringing Oliver Twist explanation of all the chapters from Oliver Twist. Obviously focusing on the important points only, otherwise it will be a very long video if I go on explaining chapter by chapter, line by line. Okay, it won't come to any use to you if I go on explaining all the chapters line by line. So I'll just make in short whichever part is important. From chapter 1 to chapter 18 only I will make all the chapters, videos of all the chapters, but like covering only the important points which are important for you in the exams. And as I told you that I will be preparing all of you for your upcoming exams, so don't worry, just go on watching my videos. You'll be definitely 100% prepared for your exams for next year. All right. And in the next in few days I will be also uploading 2018 English questions and their answers also, don't worry. Now regarding questions and answers from your textbook, about that I will explain you later. Okay, in a couple of days I will bring a video and I will explain you why I am not providing you the questions and answers. I have all the questions and answers ready with me, but I am not providing you. I'll tell you that later. Okay, but here I hope you have finished everything. All right, so this is the end. I'm just scrolling up in case last minute, and I will be solving the choose the correct answers from both prose and poetry. I will cover up all the English syllabus for all of you, because English is a common subject. Okay, additional English, I'll be coming up with the additional English also, but English is a common subject which everyone takes. It's compulsory also. Okay, so I will solve all the choose the correct answers for you, so that if you watch my video you need not read the book. अगर आप लोगों ने मेरा वीडियो देख लिया, you need not study the book also. Okay, I'll be coming up very soon. I'll be coming up solving all the multiple choice questions, MCQs. In short, we call those MCQs. So I'll be coming up with the multiple choice questions. Choose the correct answers. Okay. So that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. And kindly please, एक लाइक तो बनता है. इतने मेहनत करके मैंने आप सब लोगों के लिए, I prepared all these answers for all of you. So one like, I think I deserve one like from all my students. सारे जो बच्चों से हैं, मैं एक लाइक तो डिज़र्व करता हूँ. तो सारे बच्चे एक एक लाइक दे देना मेरे चैनल पे, ठीक है? And if you have anything to ask, you can ask in the comment box. And once again, let me tell you, subscribe to the channel and tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. And you can share my videos with all your friends and tell them to subscribe too. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much. With love from Omni Gyan. All the best.